I went down to Atlanta. Hot Atlanta.
Hey, we was on two different sides of the world. Northwest, southeast.
It's two different sides of America. Just calm down, all right?
If
I can't say what I said about Omaha, you can't say that right there.
That was good. Shout out to Omaha. Hey man, I'm gonna hit you up about the radio interview. My bad.
I'm not hitting anybody up.
Yes,
so.
he agreed.
It's a couple people that ain't heard from me yet. It's what it is.
Hey, we've been busy, man. But go ahead, Shawn.
I went down to Atlanta, OTX. Check them out. They're they did 4 consecutive weekends of shows.
Yes.
Every Friday on the Zone. Hopefully you can go back to the DAZN app and check out what they did. I already knew that they were popping this off, and we just had light conversations and things like that. But I started hearing like through the grapevine about what was going on down there. Mm-hmm. And after the 3rd week, I called them up. I said, "Yo, I'm hearing about what's going on." They said, "Man, it's been great." I said, "Yo, y'all, how's it like? But how is it?" Yeah. Everybody, when they do a promotion, they say like days after. And now you seen Andy. He said he slept like 3 days after that Dallas thing we did, the sports con that we did. It's just how it goes. Yeah. It's a stress trying to put this on these kind of shows on and do these things, but they did back to back to back to back, and I went down there for the 4th show of their opening, their launch or whatever of OTX, and bruh, it was. I don't even use this expression. It was lit up in there.
It's funny because shout out to Jasmine Knowles. You talked to her.
Yeah.
She's head of Atlanta Boxing Social. She's getting started. Follow her on Instagram, and she hit me up a couple times about it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Now, seeing her there weekend after weekend, I'm like, man, look at the energy in that place. Like it's different. If it's a different side of the sport, and it's that how you attracts the casuals. And so then all of a sudden she sends me a IG. And she's like, look who I'm with. And that's all I see, but I ain't got time to look at it.
Yeah.
And I'm clicking on it, it's Shawn Porter. I'm like, oh, what is going on right now?
I've been on the move, man, just trying to make it happen, trying to blow a lot of things up. And I just thought that the PorterWay Podcast's presence needed to be there. Yeah. Obviously, we weren't able to go down there with the live and do all that kind of stuff. I said, let me take Dak and the behind-the-scenes guy down there, and let's get a little bit of this footage and show what we can. Of course, we don't want to get anything that we're not supposed to get, but the brothers down there that are running everything, they arms wide open. They gave us access to literally anything we wanted. Carmelo Anthony was there when we got there, and we got there early. Fights don't come on till 8:30. We got there about 6:30. He was walking out when we was walking in. So for anybody that doesn't know, OTE is where OTX has spawned from. Okay. Go take a look at OTE. Heavy in basketball, millions of followers. This is now kind of like the middle grounds, I guess, for the sake of words, for a lot of athletes that haven't turned pro yet, a lot of athletes that haven't even gone to college yet. Okay. They're doing their thing right there, training, playing ball consistently the whole 9. Yeah. And that's kind of what brought Carmelo there. You know what I mean? It's like that. They're connected to the basketball world, and Carmelo's in there. And they said, "You want to interview him?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah, you let us know when you're ready." I'm like, "Dang, like y'all just doing it like that." Yeah. You know what I mean? Like they are really putting some things down. It's innovative. Check them out. I thought that we would have them on the show today. We're gonna have them on next week, so that they can. No, shut up. You want Carmelo next week?
I ain't got nothing to talk
We'll have Carmelo Anthony next week, and we'll also have.
Hey, I know y'all don't want Carmelo.
We'll also have guys from OTX. I want them to kind of spell out what they're doing. I don't want to be the one to do it because they got some really unique things going on.
And if you can't get them, get Ashley, get Jasmine. She'll break it down for you because she's breaking it down for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really into the sport, and she has her boxing social going down there in Atlanta.
Steven Jackson was down there. He lives there, so he just popped in to check them out. Hey, show the clip real quick.
Is this the one you want me to see?
No, this ain't the one. I'll tee you
up
on
it for some reason.
No, I'll tee you up on the next one after this one. But 5 Stack has some good things to say. Good, big man. You? I'm trying to be.
What's up with you?
I'm trying to be. It's all good, man. It's my behind the scenes guy.
Yeah. Say, just from behind the scenes, let me tell this brother how much I appreciate him. Not many Hall of Fame boxers that accepted me in the sport, that give me game, and don't judge me. This is my guy right here. Shout out to Showtime.
Yes, sir. Basically, what he was saying was a lot like some of the things that you've been seeing. You know, when you look at boxing, you expect a Hall of Famer to kind of tell these stories. You expect, you know, somebody who has done this at a large capacity to tell these stories and do some of the things that he's been doing on the Showtime platform. And, you know, I think he's been seeing, you know, some rough critiques coming back at him. And no, I'm gonna give you whatever I got, you know. So we sit next to each other at fights. The list goes on. We'll text from time to time. I seen this man in the airport on my way to Saudi Arabia, passing through, and I almost missed my connecting flight because we sitting there just chopping it. You know what I mean? And that's what he meant right there. Is he knows that I'm always gonna, you know, share whatever information he wants to know, and he's really, really appreciative of it. I didn't know he was gonna hit us with that, but it was cool to see him. It's always great seeing him in the boxing world. We need more of that. We need more Hall of Famers from other sports and other entertainments coming in, and not that they ain't there, but let's show when they're there.
People don't understand. I always get people that knows boxing a little bit, but not too much, that say, "Oh man, people still watch that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
When the group is so loyal that it's a very small community.
Yeah.
But everybody watch boxing.
Yeah.
Football players,
Yeah.
NFL.
Everybody.
I mean, basketball.
Yeah.
Everybody watch boxing, especially when it comes to
Yeah.
big fights, man.
Yeah.
So
and you never know who you're gonna run into at them fights.
You never know.
I ran into Netweet.
To who?
Netweet.
Who?
I ran into Netweet. Hey, show Netweet real quick.
Is this the one I need to watch?
Yeah. Watch this Netweet right here. So what's next for you though?
I'm fighting Saturday. Next week. I'm fighting that week.
Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Netweet from Louisiana. Oh, Netweet.
Yeah, Netweet. You know what I'm saying?
I'm from Louisiana.
Get a quick.
That's Louisiana. So you fighting next week down here?
Yeah, I'm fighting down here.
Okay. All right. Good luck, boss.
Oh man, come on, man.
Come on now.
Ain't no luck in this sport.
No, it ain't.
Ain't no luck in this sport.
Hey, listen, ain't no luck in my game, but I don't know where everybody else is.
Hey, bro, you had an awesome career, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you,
Where you from?
man. Hey, listen, bro.
South Atlanta.
Man.
Okay, I knew it was some South.
Do your thing.
Oh, they knew about me.
I want you to do
They
your
knew about me,
thing.
bro. I promise you they knew.
right.
They knew about me. We're gonna have some fun though.
Come on, man. Have some fun with
You
it.
got your suit on?
Yes, sir. Have some
Hey,
fun
tell them
with
we
it, big
cleaned up
dog.
my suit.
People treat your suit like a Superman costume.
I landed in Atlanta, and I mean, this was red eye, I'm wiping my eyes type stuff. There was some social media influencer in there, and he saw me, and he was like, yo, can you da-da-da-da-da? And so, of course, whenever you got a camera up, people start looking. People looking, and a couple people was like, I know him, he looks so familiar. And another guy, he just walking by, he's like, yeah, you know him. You can't recognize him because he ain't got his suit on right now. I looked at dude, I said, you ain't got the suit on. I said, but yeah, you're right. Like people be looking at the suit, man.
Yeah, like
Netweet right there pissed me off. Because exactly. I'm standing out there where you saw me and I'm taking pictures with people. Hey man, Shawn.
he said, forget it.
He said we gotta talk.
So these are the cameras. He came.
He said we gotta talk. I said, well, hold on a second. Let me take these couple. And he hyped up. How OTX gonna be down here and they ain't got the best fighter in Atlanta down here? I said, who's the best fighter in Atlanta? I am. No, you ain't. I said, no, you ain't. He said, how ain't I? I said, I don't know who you are. He said, yo, you gonna know me. You gonna know me. So we got into that whole thing. He's 10-0. I said, man, I don't even know what your ring name is, but from now on, it's Netweet. So that Netweet right there, he gonna be fighting Netweet.
What's that dude's real name?
I don't know. We gonna have to figure it out.
Listen, I'll find this dude. Cause I like that dude energy, man.
Yeah, the
I like
energy
that
was.
dude.
But here's the thing.
How do you even spell
about
that?
him still?
How do you spell it?
Don't come over to me telling me you're the number one fighter in Atlanta. All due respect, but I was the number one fighter in Cleveland when I turned pro. I ain't give a damn about being the best fighter in Cleveland.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? And I'm not no talker like that. So the ones that talk, they're the ones that get punched in the mouth.
I mean, it's something you.
And Netweet, you don't get punched in your mouth. Hit him up on social media.
I'm gonna find you Netweet,
and we'll have you on the show Netweet. after your fight. Boom, boom.
A.K.A. people in the
So-
South, that was next week.
Next week we got Carmelo Anthony, we got OTX, and we got next week.
I'm going to find that dude on social media. We're going to get him. Hey, Jasmine, if you're watching this, find that dude for me. I'm going to get her.
Boom, boom. There it goes.
Yeah,
she gonna be there.
Yeah, she going to make it right.
And next week we'll make sure what?
When you going back down there? I like that energy.
Yeah, the energy. I mean, bro, listen.
make that trip.
When we had them on next week,
Okay.
then we'll really get into it. I don't want to say anything they don't want me to say.
Gotcha.
But they really, like, I could really explain, like, everything. I want them to do it because I really don't know what they want exposed, what they want said. You know, there's a lot of things that happen in the arena that night that nobody sees on the zone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I just don't know what they want said, but they got somebody working the room.
Okay.
Just like you at a basketball game, just like you at a football game. They got somebody, you got to work the room.
Just talking to
Come
people.
on. You know, so it's stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's innovative. I'm proud of those guys. Britton Harden and Brandon. I don't know Brandon's last name, but we're going to have both those guys on next week. We're going to talk about that. So there's that. If you have not seen OTX, check it out on the Zone.
Man.